So that's it. That's the big plan. We're just gonna roll over and give up before we even try to enter the fight? I don't think so. My name is Juan Arauz. I'm a Democrat running for Congress to represent Florida's 14th district, and I approve the following message. In the wake of the ongoing violence by Donald Trump's personal secret police force against the American people, the public outcry has been loud and clear. People, we must abolish ICE and completely restructure the Department of Homeland Security. Thankfully, Senator Chuck Schumer and Representative Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leadership in Congress, joined forces on February 4th to tackle this existential threat to our democracy by, you guessed it, issuing a brand new, strongly worded letter. They state in the letter addressed to House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune that ICE needs to be reformed by insisting that the violent gang of Gestapo thugs wear active body cams and carry identification on them. If that wasn't wishy-washy enough, Jeffries and Schumer, not even a day later, decided to handicap themselves even further from their initial demands. Representative Jeffries said, quote, I certainly think there's agreement that no masks should be deployed in an arbitrary and capricious fashion. And Senator Schumer said, quote, they need identification and no masks except in extraordinary and unusual circumstance. Good mercy, they're acting like the Trump MAGA cult don't take a whole mile whenever they're given even a single inch. Americans are pissed off at our Democratic leadership in Congress, offering nothing more than half measures and empty rhetoric when what we need is direct action and uncompromising reform. As for my esteemed opponent, Representative Kathy Castor, she also issued a scathing statement saying that ICE should, quote, make body cameras mandatory and disapprove of masking. Disapprove, how quaint. And yeah, sure. The body cameras make them mandatory. You mean the same body cameras that these masked murderous thugs had been wearing when they killed innocent Americans out on the street in front of all the world to see? Folks like Keith Porter and Renee Nicole Good and Alex Preddy, those same body cameras that they wore when those 3 Americans were killed? Yeah, sure. Great idea. In case you can't tell, in case you don't get it by now, these state-sponsored domestic terrorists already wear body cams. The only reason we don't see any footage of it is because their dear leader, Donald Trump, a convicted felon and credibly accused pedophile and rapist, doesn't care about the rule of law. He is a criminal, point blank, period. And our Democratic leaders are still capitulating to him, still dealing with this crisis on his terms. I, for one, refuse to give way to a roving gang of thugs who brutalize and murder Americans and immigrants alike with impunity, occupying our streets in the name of a corrupt, sadistic, and spiteful old man who pretends himself a noble and honorable president. As your congressman for Florida's 14th district, I will represent Tampa Bay with conviction and with direct action. I will introduce legislation that will immediately abolish immigrations and customs enforcement, call for the arrest of all ICE agents and officials by the FBI, and charge them as a criminal conspiracy for the flagrant violations of the law that they've committed against the American people. Unlike current Democratic leadership in Congress, I don't fight with one arm tied behind my back. I don't ask politely for our abusers to please, oh please, stop abusing us. No. I demand equality. I demand accountability. I demand justice for our people. And I will not relent in the face of bullies, criminals, or the idle hands who keep enabling them. After all, idle hands are the enemies of justice. I will happily work with any members of Congress who will support me in abolishing ICE and I will relentlessly oppose any government official that will try to stop us. Thank you.